welcome back sa Star Hunt Grand Media Conference. Live na live pa rin tayo sa Facebook at YouTube ng Star Hunt at ng ABS-CBN. Ayan, huwag na natin patagalin pa. Tawagin na natin isa-isa ang Adult Batch 2 Big 4. Ayan, syempre, uunahin natin si Andre Brule. Ayan, siya ang kalahati ng Ludre. Maliban sa kagwapuhan, hinangaan din siya dahil sa mahusay na diskarte sa bahay ni Kuya. Kaya magpipicture taking muna si Andre. Ayan. At talagang pinag-usapan yung matamis na katanungan niya kay Lu bago pa sila lumabas ng bahay ni Kuya. Ayan. Sabi nga ni Andre, minsan ka lang mabuhay. Minsan lang ang buhay. Naman. Pero paano pag reincarnated? Ayan. Nako, syempre, hindi mabubuo ang Ludre kung wala si Lu Yanong. Ayan. Thank you so much, Andre. Ayan, papasok na si Lu, ang kalahati ng Ludre. Ayan. Narinig natin ang kanyang matamis na, of course, noong huling gabi nila sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. Ay, grabe kayo siya eh. Parang kayo siya ka siya eh. Sabi nga ni Lu, bago raw siya pumasok ng bahay ni Kuya, single siya. Pero paglabas niya, may boyfriend na siya. Kaya sabi ko, ipasok niyo ako ulit. Para paglabas ko, may boyfriend na ako. Ayan. Ayan, solo naman ni Lu. Ayan. Ayan. Nagpo-model itong si Lu, kaya nako, mamaniin niya yung mga picture taking. Ayan. Narinigan natin yung matamis na, of course, ni Lu sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. Nandito pa si Tito Boy niyon. Ayan, tuloy-tuloy lang ang picture taking at syempre, magiging masaya ang ating kwentuhan. Ngayon, tawagin na natin ang ating next Adult Big 4, Yam Yam Kuko! Ayan, papasok na si Yam Yam! Nako, nakita natin ang pagiging palaban ni Yam Yam sa kanyang pangarap sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. Bawat challenges talaga ay hindi siya sumuko. Kaya naman siya ang una nakakuha ng golden medallion sa Big Jump to the Big 4 Challenge. Ay, iba rin. Go Yam Yam. Ayan, hindi naging hadlang ang hirap ng buhay sa pagdadala ng saya sa mga kasamahan. At napapanood rin natin yung mga vlog nila ni Pumiya sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. Talagang sobrang aliw. Ayan, maraming salamat, Yam Yam. Ngayon, tawagin naman natin si Fumiya Sakai. Keki Deska. Ayan, yun ang alam ko eh. Pinatunayan na mayroon siyang pusong Pinoy kahit lumaki siya sa ibang bansa. Congratulations! 1 million sa gitna. Center. Okay. Fumiya. At naka 1 million subscribers siya sa kanyang YouTube account. Talagang vlogger na talaga siya. Grabe! At syempre, sabi nga ni Kuya, bago siya pumasok ng bahay ni Kuya, ay isa siyang hapon. Pero paglabas niya, isa na siyang hapon na Big 4. Ayan. Sinabi niya yun sa Bring It On. Talagang witty rin talaga si Kuya. At talagang hindi na naging hadlang ang kanyang lingwahe dahil talagang na-entertain tayo sa kanila. Lalo na pag nag-uusap sila ni Kuya, kay ni Yam Yam. Kaya naman tinawag silang Kuya. Ayan. Apat sila. O sige, maaari ba tayong tumayo? Mag-group photo lang tayo. Groupie! Ayan. Ayan. Mag-groupie na ang ating Big 4. Ayan. Naku, talagang interesting talaga itong Big 4 na ito dahil merong Pumiya, merong Ludre, merong Big Team Live. Diba? Talagang nagkakagulo ang mga fans. Nung big night nga nila, nung huling araw nila sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya, ay mahigit 2,000 ang nasa labas ng bahay ni Kuya. Akala mo araneta na yung labas ng bahay ni Kuya. Hindi mahulugan, karayom talaga. Ayan. Maraming. To your left. Look at here. Ayan. English talaga. Ayan, ang cute nila. Look at here. Lower, shooting up. Nagdirect. Ayan, ihanda nyo na ang mga katanungan dahil for sure magiging happy ang chikahan natin ngayon. Bring the chismis, bring the exclusives. Magiging ano na, bring it on. Bring it on. Harapin na natin ang mga tanong na dapat harapin. Ayan, bibigyan natin ng tanong. Ayan, maraming salamat. Bigmore, maaari na kayong umupo. Baka maging trip to Jerusalem pa ito. Sige, mauna sa kayo upuan. Ayan, handang-handa na tayo. Handang-handa na ang ating Big Four para sa inyong katanungan, press people. At syempre sa inyo, Team Online. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Direct Fifth. Congratulations and welcome to the outside world.
Maraming salamat po.
Alright, our first question will come from a social media influencer. We have Gemma Villanueva from Orange Magazine. Go, Gemma.
Hello. For group, message, ano yung pinaka natutunan nyo sa bahay ni Kuya? Paano kayo nag-adjust paglabas nyo sa bahay?
English.
In English.
What have you learned so far in the Big Brother house, and how do you adjust now that you're outside?
Let's start with Famia.
Ako? Oh my gosh. What I learned, di ba?
Yeah.
I really learned family love. Yeah. Kasi ako Hapon, walang family love. Meron, pero konti, di ba? Konti is Japanese culture. Pero the Filipino is very hurtful, everyone. Yeah, and then I learned. And then now, outside world, I have heartful heart. You. That's why I'm calling my family and then talking. Yeah, family love. Sorry po, like that.
Good answer.
Good answer talaga.
Yes.
Thank you po.
Domo arigatou
Arigatou
gozaimasu.
gozaimasu.
Okay, Yamyam?
Sa akin naman po ay nakalimutan po yung tanong.
Ano yung natutunan mo sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya?
Ang natutunan ko sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya is yung sobrang pagmamahal mo sa isang kaibigan, At yung pagmamahal na totoo talaga, yung nagki-care ka talaga sa kanya kahit ilang buwan mo lang silang nakasama sa loob ng bahay. Saka teamwork. Yun.
Thank you, Yamyam. Ito, ang blooming na si Lou.
Ayun po, yes po, yung teamwork, yung importance ng family and friends talaga dahil talagang sila yung nagpapalakas sa inyo pag tingin mo hindi mo na kaya. And I think yung more of, I can express myself more, mas kaya kong ma-explain sa tao yung nag-feel ko, ganun po, and especially sa mga tasks, yun po, yung pag-express talaga.
Andre?
You absolutely learn so much about life sa loob and the importance of family. And on the inside, we're all real with each other, and we're able to create this connection and help each other in each other's dreams, be there for each other in the hard times and the challenges. So now, out in the outside world, I'm happy to see that we are real with each other and we're the same. So that's what I'm really happy to see, and also the depth of the support that we have and how much of an impact it is. We're just being ourselves on the inside, but to see this, it's absolutely an honor and a blessing. So.
Okay, thank you so much, Yemen. Our next question will come from, talagang sobrang daming followers and sikat na sikat dahil sa kanyang DCMM Teleradio show, no other than Papa Awel Paz. Go, Papa Awel.
Thank you, Kuya Aaron. Congratulations first to everyone.
Thank you so much.
We're so happy to see you all, and thank you for making our evenings extra special and happy. So I want to throw one warm-up question for everyone. This is generic actually. Why do you consider yourself as the most deserving big winner for this season? Ano ang kinukonsidera mo sa sarili mo? Bakit mo sinasabing ikaw ang deserving na maging big winner? Or do you have any distinct characteristic that makes you stand out from the rest? Why do you consider yourself big winner? Why do you think
Why do you think
yes.
I can big winner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, okay, listen, because ako po si Fumiya. Yeah! Diba? Yeah. I'm always thinking the important is humble and honest. Yeah. I don't want to forget. Humble and honest. Yeah. This is for me. Yeah. That's why I can deserve big winner. Okay.
Very well said.
Tama.
Yeah.
Thank you po.
Good answer.
Yam yam.
Ako naman po ay lahat kami deserving na maging big winner, pero ako po ay gusto ring maging big winner, kaya ang medyo mabait kaming lahat, pero medyo nakakaangat ako ng konting kabaitan. Kaya kunti lang.
Thank you. Lou?
Hello po. Ano po? Why are you deserve? Ang hirap every time po na tinatanong sa akin yun, ang hirap kasi yung mga nakasama ko talagang deserving kami lahat. I know that we're all deserving. Pero siguro po for me, yung never give up attitude ko po, I guess. Maraming beses po ako parang gusto ko talaga pong sumuko nung time na yun. Talagang nag-challenge ako and may mga specific na tasks na nahihirapan po talaga ako. But I guess also ako nasa-surprise ako sa hindi ako sumusuko po talaga. Na akala ko weak ako, pero dun po sa bahay, natutunan ko po din yun.
Kaya ang galing mo dun sa may bangka.
Ay, salamat po!
Talagang nakakagulat, nakaka-inspire.
Thank you
Ang
po!
galing mo.
That means a lot.
Thank you, Lou. Jay?
I think the main thing from the start, well, of course, everybody here, we're all absolutely inspirational in our own ways. But the main thing is to always believe in yourself, and because and then the day you are yourself, and you have to, you know who you are. So being real with everybody, honesty, just letting yourself shine. So to inspire others in positive ways and support the ones around you, and fighting for your dream, moving out here to the Philippines, dreaming big, taking a risk. I want to be able to inspire others in positive ways and make the just decisions, the right decisions. Of course, there will be bumps along the way, but learning from those mistakes and not letting that get you down. So the main thing is never giving up and thinking positive. So yeah.
Point holding it. Papa Awal?
Thank you. And let me ask you one by one. And actually, we did a survey in DZMM for the questions. We solicited questions also from our televiewers. For Andre, why did you choose to ask Lou as your girlfriend inside the house and not outside, and to make it more intimate and private?
That was something that I was waiting for, that I believed it would be best to take time on. But, I mean, as we got more closer and became more trusting towards each other through challenges, working together well, I began to fall in love with her. And I realized, knowing that we can work things out on the outside and believing in me and Lou on the outside, why hold back? And because I love her and knowing that we can work things out on the outside no matter what, that we're strong, I wanted to ask her to be my girlfriend. That's all I'm gonna do.
That's sweet and that's well said. Anyway, would you consider your charm and your appeal as the main factor that's why you made it to the Big Four? Or is there any other characteristic that we do not know that you believe made you to the Big Four?
Going into here, nothing about looks or anything, but just being myself and not holding back, just trying to show just who I am. And I believe that's what I was able to do, to be real with everybody and just be myself in this.
Thank you, Andre. Lou, sa tingin mo, kung hindi kayo naging love team ni Andre, mapapabilang ka pa ba sa Big Four?
Yes po, for me talaga. Pumasok po ako ng bahay na sabi ko sa sarili ko, even nung auditions pa, magpapakatotoo lang talaga. Magpapakatotoo lang ako. Alam kong I'm meant for something, hindi ko lang po alam kung ano. But yun nga, yung sinabi ko po dun sa graduation, I claimed it na parang kahit anong gagawin ko, hindi ako susuko. Kahit anong mangyari, hindi talaga ako magpapatibag po. So, for me, na feeling ko po na-prove ko naman po yun.
Thank you. Ano nga reaction mo sa mga sinasabi ng ex-housemates na ikaw yung hindi pinaka-deserving manalo?
Lahat naman po tayo may opinion, so I respect that. Yun po.
Thank you. Thank you for being so honest. Yam Yam, hello.
Hello po.
Sa kabaligtaran naman, ikaw naman ang sinasabi ng mga ex-housemates na most deserving manalo. Ano naman ang reaction mo doon?
Wow! Ang reaction ko po doon, sobrang wow. Sobrang, thank you! Wow!
Wow! Wow! Wow! Salamat! Salamat, Yam Yam. Sige, ito na lang. Kung ikaw daw talaga ay tunay na kaibigan ni Fumiya, bakit mas pinili mong manatili sa bahay kaysa isalba siya or sagipin siya dun sa nomination?
Medyo hindi ko nagigits.
Kung ikaw tinuturing mo na isa kang tunay na kaibigan ni Fumiya,
Opo.
bakit mas pinili mo na isalba mo yung sarili mo at manatili sa bahay ni Kuya at hindi sagipin si Fumiya sa nominasyon?
Doon po to sa desisyon po namin. Actually, sabi ni Kuya no na pag-usapan nyo itong mabuti, use your critical thinking talaga. Kasi isa tong big decision para sa inyong dalawa. Kaya pinag-isipan namin, medyo may decision kami isa't isa. Tapos nung nagdesisyon na siya, sabi niya, meron siyang bagong pangarap na ang pangarap na yun ay ang suportaan ako. Kaya nung naano ko doon, tumagos talaga yun sa puso ko kasi first time ko talagang marinig yung sa isang kaibigan na mag-giveaway siya para sa akin. Ang gusto ko man sana na pag-usapan namin yung ng mabuti kasi gusto ko rin namang mag-giveaway din kung talagang ipupush niya yung sa kanyang kung ayaw kong maging nominado, ganon. Handa akong mag-giveaway din para sa time na yun.
Ayan. Thank you. Fumiya, ogen ka desu ka? Hajimemashite. I will pass this over.
Oh my God.
Omedetou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimasu. Salamat po.
Nato wa kawai desu.
Thank you.
I just wanna ask,
Opo.
what was your reaction when you learned that you hit 1 million subscribers and supporters, and now you are trending also #1?
My, talaga?
So that's me.
Talaga?
So that's
Oh, I didn't know talaga. Yeah. At first, I heard my channel hit 1 million subscribers. At first, wow, like him. Yeah, wow. And then, pero I'm not seeing my channel. That's why they said you hit 1 million. Pero still, I can't trust. Kasi I really can't imagine my channel is 1 million. 1 million is so mahirap, di ba? Yeah.
Musukashi.
Musukashi, di ba? Yeah. And then when I was staying inside house, actually I was imagine my channel. I think if 500,000 subscribers, I'm so happy. I was thinking. Yeah, that's why I really didn't expect my channel hit 1 million subscribers. That's why I'm sobrang happy. And then I want to say, every followers, thank you so much. Like that. Thank you.
Okay, one last question. Why do you think you deserve to be a big winner for Pinoy Big Brother
Diba?
when in fact you are Nihonjin,
Yes.
Japanese?
Yeah.
So why?
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 I think many people thinking like that.
Yes.
Same opinion. Pero I believe even if my Hapon, pure Hapon, pero I have Tucson Pinoy. Yeah, meron. I believe. Yeah, that's why I can deserve. I trust myself. Yeah. Kasi open Hapon, inside Pinoy, di ba? That's why, kaya pala, like that.
And you're like, don't worry, gato. Kasi gamate ko na silent. Thank you very much to all. Thank you, Kuya Aaron.
You're welcome, Papa Awel. Our next question will come from another social media influencer, no other than Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV.
Hello everyone. Congratulations.
Salamat po.
My question is, who are you before Big Brother, and who are you now?
Good question.
Thank you. Start with Fumia.
Who are you? Before Big Brother?
Yeah, bago ka, before you enter
before.
the Big Brother house.
Hapon vlogger. Pero, now, super pusong Pinoy Hapon vlogger housemate. So, mahirap, di ba? Pero understand? You like that? Yeah. Yeah, thank you po. So difficult. Difficult.
Can you please share us your life? Aside from the usual thing we can see on your vlog, who is Fumia? What you're doing? What your usual, the usual things you do before you enter Big Brother?
I think my life is very boring. Boring life talaga. I think if watching vlog, wow, he is very enjoying every day. Pero most of the time, I'm editing. That's why wake up, di ba? You can understand, di ba? Yeah. Wake up and then go to the coffee shop and then that's all. So boring talaga. That's why now I'm so happy di ba? Like this. Amazing. Yeah, I'm enjoying my life now. Yeah.
Thank you, Fumia.
Thank you po.
Yam. Sir, ano ba yung usual na ginagawa mo dati? Yung bago hindi ka pa pumapasok sa Big Brother?
Ako po doon po, dati po ako po ay isang mag-aaral po. Saka usually
Anong year ka na?
grade 12 po. Kagagraduate ko lang noong April 1.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you so much. And then paaralan, bahay, paaralan, bahay. Ganun lang po yung sa rotation ng buhay ko po.
So, kumusta ka na ngayon?
Medyo akala ko nag-dream lang ako, pero ngayon totoo na po ito. Nasa harapan na po ninyo ako. Hindi ko rin po makapaniwala sa sarili ko, pero nung pumasok ako ng BBB, napatunayan ko yung kaya ko pala. Saka naging close ako sa sarili ko.
Salamat. Lou?
Hello po.
Hello.
Siguro po sa traits lang din, ay ako as a person. Dati po, parang I consider myself weak, na hindi ako makadecide. Independent po ako in a way na I live alone, yes. Pero yung sa loob ko po parang, yun nga, bilis mag-give up, parang I can't decide for myself kasi dependent pa rin ako sa ate ko kasi dito sa labas talagang I can still ask her through my phone, ganyan. Pero inside, wala akong connection sa kanila. So, I was there alone. Talagang, I'm gonna start with a lot of people na bago for me. So, for me po, ayun. But now, I am strong. I know I believe in myself now. I feel like naniniwala na ako sa strength ko na kaya ko lumaban hanggang dulo po. And,
Lou, dati ka a ramp model.
yes po, ramp model po. Hindi ko po alam kung ramp model pa rin po ako ngayon. But there are open doors. Kung mayroong open doors, talaga papasukin ko po yun. Opportunities.
Andre?
I mean, before and now, I'm still the same me. But going through this whole experience through, Big Brother, and you put into a lot of challenges and situations, you realize so much more about life. And I believe that all of us here, have grown a lot more as characters to be more more thankful for the smaller things. And now, of course, life is a lot different. There's a lot of people that, in a way, look up to us. So there's a lot of power in this. That it's a lot of responsibility. So with that, knowing yourself and becoming a more bigger character, that you know your character a lot more to inspire others. That's how life, I believe, is different. But regarding me as a person, I believe it's still the same me from before. Always believe in myself, fighting for a dream.
Thank you. Congratulations sa inyo apat.
Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you, Richard. Our next question will come from another social media influencer, no other than Julian Mauricio of Jules Explains It All, who is very passionate in watching and tweeting sa lahat ng kaganapan sa loob ng bahay ni Kuya. Go, Julian.
Parang cycle mo lang yung intro mo kanina, sir. Hi guys. My first question goes to Andre. What went through your mind? The first thing that went through your mind when nung nakita mo yung father ni Lou sa loob ng bahay?
That I will be seeing his father?
Yeah.
Oh. I was like, yun! Okay! I was excited. I really wanted to meet her father. I met her mother before, and her mother reminded me so much of my own mother. So I was excited to see her father because I want to know the type of family, that the personality they have, that, you know, gave Lou her childhood to become who Lou is. So I was really excited to meet her father. But at the same time, I know there was certain events that occurred that I believed I wanted to talk to about him with, regarding a pink floating thing. I'm gonna go. Anyways, yeah, I wanted to talk to him a lot and tell him my feelings for Lou. And I know that Lou tells me that he's a very wise person, so I wanted to talk to him and express my feelings.
The incident at the pool party, that was the kiss that shook the world, you know. It generated a lot of reactions, both negative and positive. Do you guys, both of you, do you guys think it was right na maging super big deal siya? Or sa inyo ba, a kiss is just an expression of love and there was really nothing wrong with it?
I believe the first kiss should be very special, and when it comes to love, love is amazing. So you should be treated right. You should be treated amazing. So that was definitely something I wanted to save for the first kiss, for when we are boyfriend and girlfriend. But with regards to that, and alcohol involved, and misjudging tolerance, when you drink a lot of alcohol, you do things that you may regret or you wouldn't intend when you're sober. So with that, I believe that first kiss I wanted to save for the right time.
So that's the only thing you regret about what happened? That you weren't able to save it for another more special time?
I wanted to keep it. Again, overall, I don't regret that it happened because we learned so much from it, and a lot of people are also able to learn from it as well. How, you know, these factors of alcohol and things can happen. But I'm learning from it, but I wanted to say that originally.
For me po, I guess for us, for the both of us, it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, we wanted to save it. We wanted to save the first kiss. We wanted a romantic. But yeah, sa pagiging big deal niya, I guess po, it's just that hindi po namin siguro na-consider it. In that house, we're just us. We're a family. We're being ourselves. Yung pagkakatotoo po talaga. So para sa akin, hindi lang po siguro na-consider nung time na yun since we're intoxicated, may mga batang nanonood, and na-realize na lang po namin the next day na yung mga choices namin talagang kailangan. The decisions we make, we really have to think about it twice. Even in the alcohol intake, kailangan talagang, am I in the right place to do it? Am I with the right people to do it? I don't regret the kiss, but...
You regret how it happened? Or hindi rin?
Yeah po, siguro sa place and everything, but... Yeah.
Okay. My last question to both of you. over the course of the show's 8 or more seasons, there have been many relationships that were formed inside the house between housemates. Um, but not all of those relationships managed to last. You know, some of the couples that got together during their stints as housemates, they eventually broke up. Only a few survived. What do you guys plan to do to ensure the survival of your relationship? Because by now a lot of people are invested in what's going on between the two of you. So how do you plan to make sure that you guys will, last for as long as you possibly can?
Well, I mean it when I say it. I absolutely love Lou, and I care about her a lot. And um, just being honest with each other and the trust is the most important thing that we have, that we're real with each other. So I do mean it when I say it, that the things I tell Lou is honest. I want to keep the honesty, and that's the foundation, I believe. So, and staying true to ourselves. I know now on the outside it's a whole lot different, life is a lot different, media influencing, but not to let any of that change who we are and our relationship. Because on the inside of the house, we don't see the media, we're just being ourselves. We have no idea what people think of us. The whole time we're being ourselves with each other. So that bond that we were able to make, I believe, is what will keep us going even on the outside. Because
What about Lou?
For me po, we both believe in us. So, yung honest, we talked about it before, hindi ko na kung napakita sa TV, but being real po talaga, we can tell each other anything, whether it be the worst thing that happened in your life, and the good times po. So, kung may masamang nafe-feel ako, I would tell him. And I think that's really just it. Honesty, trust. Yan po.
Thank you.
Okay, we are down to our last two questions. We have a question from the Kissing Bandit. No other than Albert Abinigo of Chickenist Avenue. Go, Albert.
Oh my God!
Nagagalap po. Kilala kayo.
Okay, yung question ko po sa inyo, kasi nung sa grilling part, sa inyo talaga yung pinaka-pinag-usapan and all. After all what happened, how are you processing dun sa mga nangyari? Can you say na wala kayong tampo dun sa mga ex-housemates or star dreamers, or ano yung nararamdaman nyo towards them?
Well, I've said it before. I know it's not easy for them to say those things. I know there's a lot of meaning behind it as well. They're working for charity, but I know what we've had throughout the whole time is real, and that we're all family here. So that's the main thing I wanted to keep, is the relationship with everyone, the love, and not let that hit me in a deeper level where I'm just angry, and like unforgiving in a way. I took it in a way where I can learn from everything they said, and not to let it break me down, but to learn from it. So I don't have any anger towards them, but I learned from this, and I miss them all a lot, of course.